Hello everybody and welcome back to some more FrostPunk. We're back. It's day 11. It's negative 40 degrees Celsius. It's incredibly cold. It's 8:33 in the evening and we have got some stuff to do, starting with technology. I feel like I should keep pausing the game every time we have something to do, because I think it's going to be very important for us to keep on top of our research. If we don't progress fast enough, I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to keep up with our city's expansion. If we expand too fast and we don't have the technology to be able to take care of that expansion, I think things could go bad pretty quickly, and especially given how cheap technology is. For example, if we want to unlock the hunter's gear here, which is going to up our raw food intake, it only takes 10 wood. You know, we've got almost 500 wood, and so I think starting that research there is going to be wise. I also think we should probably assign another engineer there as well, just to make sure that that is going as fast as possible. What else do we need to do? We do need to open a new medical post. That is something that I think we should start working on pretty much right about now. Let's see, health, medical post. We've already got 2 of these. I thought we might have built a third one, but we've got at least 2. We'll put down a third one over here for now. This is kind of our biggest problem right now. You'll see we've got 48 people who are sick and 17 people who are gravely ill. We've only got 140 people, and so right now over a third of our people are either sick or gravely ill, which is pretty bad. It's something that we should really work towards fixing. As I mentioned in the last episode, I'm pretty sure that the biggest factors right now that are causing our citizens to become ill are the temperature, which is currently very, very cold at negative 40 degrees Celsius, and the food, right? If we don't have enough food, people become hungry. If they're hungry, I'm assuming that they are more susceptible to becoming ill, and also if they're cold, they're also more susceptible to becoming ill. We did invest in the last episode in getting ourselves some of these heaters so that we can keep all of our buildings warm, at least during the day, whilst our people are working in those buildings. I do think still, once we finished our research on food, we should probably look into unlocking the next tier of research, tier 1, on heating, so that we can then begin to upgrade the range of our generator, because right now even the buildings that people sleep in, we've got these tents around the outer ring here, are cold, right? And so people are probably just becoming ill overnight because the area that they sleep in is so very cold already, which is something we should really look to fixing. But for now, let's go ahead and actually pause real quick, because I want to check what is happening with our scouts, who I believe we sent over here. No, where the heck are our scouts at? Do they need to be sent here? They do. All right, let's send them. Of course, yeah, because we just sent them to the sturdy shelter. They brought back some resources, and so now we're going to send them over to the steel bridge. It's going to take them 1 day and 8 hours to get there. That is fine. So far, it seems like it takes them about half as much time to get back, which is reasonable. And so again, there are still people walking out. Oh, those are our scouts, of course. Okay, I keep wondering why we see people just walking off into the nothingness every now and again. And I think those are our scouts kind of leaving for their journeys. That makes a bit more sense. All right, what's going on over here? This is closed. That's fine. I thought we got rid of this, the gathering post. I guess not. I will go ahead and schedule that to be demolished, because we do not need it at all. But we don't yet. What's going on over here? Building streets. Oh, is this a tent, but it doesn't have a street attached to it? Okay, let's go ahead and quickly hook that up to civilization. I think that will do just fine and should allow people to actually start to live in that tent, even though we don't have any homeless people at the moment. Anyway, good day. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Okay, never mind. All right, 23 hours left on the coal generator. So our coal generator is currently using a lot of coal. Like, we're tearing through it quite quickly. We should definitely go ahead and assign another person to work at the coal thumper. And I don't know if it matters whether or not we assign workers or engineers. My intuition is telling me that engineers are going to produce more coal than normal workers, but I guess we can test it, right? If we pause the game and then take one, right now we're producing 33.6 coal per hour. If we take away a worker and add an engineer, we're now producing less. And so if anything, we want to add more workers. What's the idea then of putting engineers on there? Oh, our engineer is burying the dead. That's why. If I add 2 workers to this, does that go? See, that also doesn't do anything. All right, I'm going to test this. I'm going to add 2 engineers and see if that number goes above 33, where it was before. We'll check back on that in a second, but I kind of just want to know. Oh, no, again, it's back on 33.6, but no, now it's up at 39.2. 39.2. I don't know if that's just because now everybody is at work. Like, who is currently at work? See, there are people in treatment, and then there are people who are at work or going to work. And so I think it's kind of hard for us to get an idea of what's going on here. I have no idea. Does this thing have heating on? It doesn't. We should definitely go ahead and turn that on just to make sure that our people are as warm as possible. Also, we have a new pop-up here. Help the amputees, cookhouse helpers. Sir, a group of amputees is here. They want to help out in the cookhouse. We don't want to sit on our asses all day, content with just being kept alive. We want to do some work. Do we give them what they need, which will increase cookhouse efficiency by 40%, but will also spend 100 wood? Or do we tell them we can't afford it and tell them they have to go and just kind of do nothing and stay alive in the care house? I think we can give them what they need. I think that having our amputees work in the cookhouse is a good idea. We've got a ton of wood, almost 500, and so spending 100 on that, if anything, will just free up space for us to get more until we get some form of storage, which I'm assuming we can probably get here, right? Resource depot. Extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource: coal, wood, steel, raw food, or food rations. Yes, we don't have that much in the way of steel, but I think for now I will go ahead and building will destroy the resources. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do it maybe like here then. I'll put it like right there. Oh, that's not even close to being adjacent to the road. Cancel that. Let me try that again. Let's put it instead right about there. And so I'm hoping that once that's built, we can then go ahead and assign that to wood, and any excess wood will be placed in that building. And speaking of that, we should go ahead and pause here because we do have our research complete. And so now we should start getting some more food, which is good. I think food outside of heat is one of the biggest problems that we were facing. And actually, it's occurring to me now that these people who are walking out are not scouts. They are, in fact, hunters. We've got 3 sets of hunters, a total of 45 of our 143 people are designated to just getting us food, and so those are the people who will be heading out to get us food every day, not the scouts. But we've only got 12 hours left on the heater. That is real bad. Let me go to the technology tree here real quick, and let's go ahead and see if we can't do this. It's going to take 8 hours, which is fine. It's not going to get done today, unfortunately, but it will get done kind of overnight. It says 12 hours left. I'm really hoping that once we get to free time, we can go ahead and turn all these off, right? Because I think contrary to what I was thinking before, I think they do stay on overnight. I think it does continue to use coal to heat up the buildings even when we don't need it to, which is a problem. Oh no, it says while there are people inside. And so if there's nobody inside, maybe this will go up. I don't know if this number here, I don't know if the 11 hours left takes into consideration that these will turn off when there's no one inside them. I'm not quite sure, but either way, let's have a look here. Health problem at cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy for them to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. Let's heat up some homes. Let's heat up all the homes. You will have to start heating up 3 of the cold homes within 2 days. Then keep them heated for 2 days. All right, I'm going to do this. I think we should be able to heat up all of the homes in our area, maybe, if we can get this new research done for our generator. But if we're going to do that, I think we are going to have to get more coal, right? I think we're going to have to set up another thumper somewhere and assign our remaining 2 workers to getting us coal. More coal, that is. Especially if we're going to keep our workplaces warm as well. Although, thinking about it, if we can upgrade the temperature around the generator, if we can get all of these buildings that are close to the generator to a higher temperature, we can probably start to turn off a few of these here. But simultaneously, when we get to, for example, a range setting upgrade, I think it does use more coal. This one ups it to 12 coal a turn. An hour even, not a turn. But we'll hit play. We'll see what happens. We'll wait for this research to be done. There's all of our hunting teams heading out. One of our people has died. It's not great. It's not great. And we are still low on food, which is very much so surprising to me. We've got 45 people out getting us food all the time. I guess these guys are kind of on their way back right about now, right? 2 of people are dying so fast. Oh my goodness. Also, we didn't, did we get a new medical post set up? We did. Let's go ahead and assign 5 people to that so we can fulfill our healthcare promise. And hopefully try and get some of these 56 people back to work. So I think that's also something that's kind of holding us back. Like if we look at our workers here, all of these guys are out hunting, which is good. The same's true here, going to hunt. And then what about this last one? Oh, they're also all hunting. Okay, I had a feeling that maybe some of these people were going to be ill and thus not working, but it seems like that, thankfully, is not the case. The generator is shutting down. That is real bad. It's 6 a.m. People don't start work till 8 a.m. The generator being off is not good, but I think it should come back online pretty soon. As soon as we start getting coal, which shouldn't be too far from now, we could go ahead and implement an emergency shift at the coal generator. The generator is down. I'm aware of this. Let's bump it back up to level 1 as soon as we can. But first, let's see what these guys have to say. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It says, thank you, but with all the work we have to do, it's hard for our families to probably care for an invalid. Places like this make it a little easier for us all. I'm glad I could help. Hope will rise. Nice. We're doing quite well, actually, all things considered, on the hope and discontent front. People are still quite hopeful, and discontent is still fairly low. I have a feeling that might change as soon as people start to realize the generator's off, but I'm hoping we can fix that. Food is coming up, which is good. I just saw some people come back and provide us with a bit of food, which is nice. We really need coal, though. Why are we not getting coal? 26 per hour. Could we get, like, more coal? Please? I need 3 sick absences. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's like 4 people who are just not there. Can we not like send somebody else in their place? Like, I feel like we shouldn't just not have people working there because people are ill. We've got so many people who are not doing anything. Can we not send those 3 engineers there as backups? Flipping heck. What are we missing here? Invalid placement. Do we not have the resources required? No, surely we do. It's only 15 wood. Why can I not place this? Oh, I can place it like here. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And we are going to build a path to it. I'm not quite sure where we're going to get the workers from. Like, we don't really have that many spare workers right now, but I guess we're going to find workers somewhere because we need the coal. You know, people are very cold right now, and our illnesses are only going to rise. You can see, oh my goodness, 17 gravely ill. The number of people who are ill is going up incredibly fast. Functioning. Storage limit reached. So I'm going to assign this to coal temporarily because it seemed like storage. No, I want to assign. Can I reassign this to change? Wood. Why is the storage limit reached? The generator is off. We should be able to hold a decent amount of coal, right? We've got 500 coal sitting here. Have I been doing this wrong this whole time? Do we need to have? Oh my goodness. Are we supposed to have like a gathering post? Oh my goodness, look at that, it's green. Oh boy, I had no idea that was how that worked. Okay, so we've got to put a gathering post, I guess, next to the thumper. Oh my goodness, the frame rate, please. My computer just broke down for a second there. All right, let me get another path set up like this. And let's see if we can get this thing built. Because I think we've got a ton of coal. But we just can't. Oh, I can assign. Oh, I'm going to cancel this real quick. And I'm going to assign people to pick up the coal. I'm going to put like an emergency work shift on that. Discontent is rising rapidly, but our people are dying, which is not helping the discontent. Also, this is not going to help either, unfortunately, because of the fact that, oh, I'm extending the work hours. I'm also extending the work, that's a 24-hour shift. Okay, bring the generator online. My goodness. Oh, okay. The generator's online. People are becoming hopefully a bit warm again. Flipping heck, that was bad. Discontent is almost at the same level as hope. We've got so many people who are ill. My goodness, almost 70 people. Our prospects aren't bad. We just have to endure a bit longer. If we just keep it up, we'll see better days. I have no doubt. I'm glad to see that our people are happy right now. I'm glad to see that they have some hope left. My goodness. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. Let's I guess we'll take a few more people away from here for now and bring them in on this so that we can just move more coal into the, like, storage where we need it. I had no idea it was just going to output the coal at the side, then we had to hire even more people to bring it in. My goodness, okay. Thankfully, we're almost there on our research, although I don't know how much that's going to help because as soon as we do get the research, we're then going to have to spend more coal to get that extra bit of heat. But there we go, the research is done. Is there anything I can do to get more coal here? Coal thumper. The next one also unlocks level 1. Oh, it unlocks level 1 everything. That's cool. So what do we have here? Resource depot upgrade. Resources deposited will be able to store 50% more resources. Okay, so we can store more. Coal mining allows us to build coal mines. Extract up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground deposits. I think we've got to, right? I think this was a mistake, this one over here. I think we can get rid of this, deconstruct that, hopefully get some resources back from it. I think that really we just need to put more people to work at the thumper and at the coal collection pile. And then once we've done that, we have to start looking towards getting ourselves a coal miner to get more coal going forward. But I didn't even select, oh, I did select a research. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. For some reason, I completely forgotten that I just picked up the coal miner and thought that I still needed to upgrade the generator, which I still do want to do, because we've only got, we've got 29 minutes left. Oh, we're not going to heat up the homes. Discontent's going to rise from a broken promise. Yep. Hope falls, discontent rises. Ouch. I mean, discontent did fall a bit there, but at the same time, hope and discontent are kind of on an even playing field now, which is not really good. People are still dying, which is very bad, all things considered. The 24-hour shift, I think, is over here. We've got 4 hours left. Oh my goodness. Okay, pause. Let me bring... We don't need this much wood. Let's bring a few people off the wood, and let's put them either onto the coal pile so we can get enough coal for the freaking day. Yeah, I think for now we've got so much wood here. So much coal even in this coal pile. I'm just going to assign so many people to that coal pile to make sure that we can keep the generator going. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Gonna keep things sped up here, though. I just pray we'll get by. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, and also I completely forgot about our scouts, who are now actually at the bridge. They've been there for like a day now. But here we go. Let's explore this. We might find some automation, which is going to be interesting. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automation sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send this machine back to our city or dismantle it for resources. So we can send it to the city, at which point we get like one automation key, I'm not quite sure what that is, or we can dismantle it for 2 cores and 88 steel. I feel like we should just bring it back, because I have a feeling that those are going to be hard to come by. So the automation has been sent, which is good. I think at this point I am just going to send our scouts onward. Station or convoy. Let's send them to the station here and see what they find there. Also, let's get back in here and try and fix our problems at home, because we are out of coal and the generator is going to shut down momentarily. Too cold? This building must be at least chilly inside to work. Oh my goodness. It's too cold for the buildings to even function. People are dying so quickly. No! Did discontent rise too much? Oh no. Oh, okay, we're okay. The search for other cities, man. From Winterhome, we found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. I cannot imagine that that's going to help hope or discontent. We're all alone. Hope falls. Ouch. We haven't lost yet, which is a plus. They're all dead. Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? Oh no, pub's falling too fast. We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive if we're here without any help? We have to go back to London. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. I must give them purpose. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. People are shaken, racked with fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Oh, a new set of laws will be available. So we can either choose order or faith. We've got to give people a reason to stay, a reason that we're going to survive even though the others fell. I think we've got to go order and discipline. Faith and spiritual strength. Order and discipline. I feel like order and discipline is going to give us a better workforce. Order and discipline. So we now have a new... Is this a completely new book of laws? Can we get back to the old one? We need to mobilize and stand strong together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. New building the Watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. Do we need to sign this? There's no future here. We have to go back to London. We're not going back to London. Anarchy, not the cold, was downfall of... Oh my goodness. Okay, let me look at this book of laws here real quick. So can I not go back? Oh, I see. So there are now 2 books of laws. There's adaptation, which is the first one, and then purpose, which is the new one. I see. So we can give people purpose through the new book of laws. Yeah, we'll pass the neighborhood watch. We will build 2 watchtowers if it's going to help our people. Order. People living near watchtowers are protected by their neighbors, serving as watch members, making them feel much safer and much more hopeful. Okay. So I'll put one there, and then we'll put one like here, and we'll just extend out the road there so it connects. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I also wasn't expecting to just have somebody come over to us and tell us that all hope was lost. My goodness, that's horrible. Final warning, people are desperate, sir. People are talking openly about overthrowing you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can't sign guards to silence them, or send guards to silence them, because we don't have active guards. And so I'm assuming as we get more into this kind of totalitarian dictatorship where we control everybody, we might be able to silence people. We can't ask for faith because we don't have faith keepers. We can say that we must hold on, and we've got 2 days to raise hope. So broken promises and children dying are the biggest things right now. Is our generator online? It's not. Let's turn the generator on. Get this thing cooking. I'm gonna make sure all these are turned off because they are not helping us at all. Do we have any other kind of issues here? Promise broken, adult died. So it's just people dying that is causing issue here. The emergency shift, people ignored, promises broken, overtime work. Let's bring the work hours down if we can. Yeah, let's bring that down so we can hopefully get rid of some discontent and hopefully try and raise some hope here. My goodness. Do we have... well, I feel like we're on the edge. We're so on the edge of death here. A coal mine. Where can I put this thing? I have to put it over one of these. So I guess I might as well put it right about there. Does that need to be a bit closer? Cancel. Can I not put it? Oh, I can't put it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. I guess in that case, then we're just going to have to build another road here. Like that. Can I delete this old road? Like, how do I... Is there no way to delete that? Dismantle street. There is. Okay, can I dismantle this road here? There we go. Alright, so we can build in there again. We got 2 days. We got 2 days. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared. They want to flee back to the city of London in 15 days. Okay. They've come to try and change your mind. We're not going to die. We're not going to die. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. Why is our coal generator not... What is going on with coal here? Do we have any coal pits? We don't. Oh. Okay, let's halt all woodwork. I think the biggest problem here is that people are just dying and not being able to work. So I'm going to unassign some people from food. Even though we need it. And even though over here is cold as all heck. Can I heat up? I can't heat that up. I can heat this up. I'm going to heat that up to stay safe. And we'll keep mining coal. But more importantly, we'll also gather the coal that is mined. The Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city of London, leave for the city of London in 15 days. Okay, I understand this. I understand this. This is fine. I think we need research, and I think that we have to get a steam hub because I'm pretty sure that we need to put this down. Or do we get a generator upgrade? See, the steam hub allows us to put one down maybe like over here and heat up the areas where our people work. But, no, I think still more importantly, there are more people working in the inner area here. And I think it's going to matter more if we can just heat up the area around us more. And I think the range upgrade is where we're going to have to go with that. So I'm going to go for the range upgrade. That's going to allow us to heat up some of these second and maybe even third ring buildings just a little bit more. Oh, we got 2 days, guys. We got 2 days. People are dying so fast. It's a big problem. Maybe... I was going to say maybe more medical posts. Why are you not working? Too cold. Turn the heating on. Get this building online. I can't have my medical buildings not working. Turn this online. This is why people are dying, because it's too cold. It's negative 40 degrees Celsius. It's ridiculously cold. Watchtower. Passive effect. Less than a third of our people live near watchtowers. People feel more hopeful when their neighborhood... Okay, so we should probably assign some people to the watchtower. I know that we shouldn't be pulling people away from food. We need the food. But I'm going to assign 3 people to this watchtower. I know we've got another one over there, but for now, there's more people living over near this one. So hopefully we're going to have enough coal to run this here. Coal is going up slowly but surely. We're still building this as well, slowly but surely. We just need to have like 12 hours. Oh, the people are dying. Oh. And, hope is coming up, but we got to get so high. Raise hope to 15% in 1 day and 16 hours. Oh, I want to call for an emergency shift on the workshop to get the research done, but it's just not working. Cold homes. Start heating 10 homes within 24 hours and then keep them. I'm going to do that. I'm going to say let's heat all homes, which I'm hoping will raise hope. It's kind of our last chance, right? Because if we fail, then the hope's going to be too low anyway. If we succeed, then we succeed. It's good. We might want to pass a law of some kind, like child shelters. We've got 3 hours before we can pass another law, but I feel like we've got to maybe pass some form of law that will cause hope to rise. I think we've got... The hope is too low right now for us to not pass a law. What do we have here? Morning gathering. Each morning gathering will slightly increase hope. Maybe we'll do that in 3 hours. We'll have everyone gather every morning. Guard stations. New building, the guard station. Guard stations raise hope of the people living nearby. Guard stations lower discontent of people living nearby. You can use guards to break up protests. Discontent will rise slightly. I think I might do the morning gathering thing. It does feel very authoritarian, but it also seems like it's going to work in our scenario. The Londoners. Don't let the Londoners disrupt the city. 14 days. Okay, we've got a tendency as well. So we've got many people may join the Londoners. Our number of sick people has fallen. This gives me some hope. What does this just increase discontent? It does. I don't think that this directly... I don't think it directly increases... I'm going to increase the time here as well, which is also going to increase discontent. But I don't think that it's going to... We don't have enough coal, guys. We don't have enough coal. How do we not have enough coal? Holy heck. We've got 400 in this pile. Do I need to have even more people working on this pile? It feels like the answer there should be no. Scouts have reached their destination. Okay. What do you have? Steam core and coal. A grim forecast. We found a scientist's notes. They predicted that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. Oh my goodness. Take the resources, my dudes. Oh, okay. I feel like you've got to get closer. Where have we not been? This group is too large. We can't escort them. I want to go somewhere. Where are our people? They're right here, right? Go to the large convoy. We need to try and get food or coal or something, right? Oh, how long do we have left for hope? 1 day, 12 hours. Okay, so my thought process is that it doesn't matter too much if discontent rises. It only matters that we get hope up at this point in time. The recent report from the weather station has gotten people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Oh, no. Okay. I can't deal with hope falling slightly. It's mostly just people dying. Right? That's mostly what's happening. Can we do a law yet? 23 hours? I thought we could pass a law. Oh, I thought we could pass a law today. Oh, that could be bad. I'm so... we're so on the edge. Like, so very much so on the... I've got to take people away from these watchtowers, man. You've got to work on getting us coal, which they can't even do. Go work at this area. Go work over here. Oh, gosh. I'm wondering if it was... turn that off. Yeah, turn it off. I am wondering if... Well, we're cold. Yep, the generator was shutting down. I know. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're so gonna lose. We're not gonna get the hope up in time. Oh, let's speed this up. What we got over here? Death of overwork. Oh, yeah, end the emergency work shifts. Hope will rise. That's what we need. We need hope. One desirable decision. People are dying too fast, man. Because it's cold. I've ended the shift, but I need people I need people to work. Our engineers, oh, I'm so done. I think the place we went wrong here is people join the Londoners. Oh, I see. I think we didn't go for these steam hubs fast enough. I think that going for the heaters was maybe inefficient. We used more coal. Oh, gosh. We used more coal getting the heaters up and running than we should have. We should have focused on getting people who are core here. People are dying so gosh dang fast. I don't think we can come back from 21 adults have died. Like, I don't think that that's possible. I don't think we can bring that hope back. And so I think we are just done here. How long do we have? We've got a full day left and only one. We've got 2 engineers working on the research. So they should be done pretty soon. 5 hours left. Okay, we've got the generator upgrade. So we can, if we want, flick on heat zone 2. Alright, okay, so I see here. So that bumps up the range to heat zone 2. Still got to keep that on though. And it really doesn't give us much. I'm guessing these are just going to output the coal to the side again. This miner. I kind of want to get rid of that guy there and put him to work over here somewhere. Like I really feel like everybody needs to be working on coal. If you're not working on getting us coal, you're not helping us right now. We need coal so badly. So much so, in fact, that I feel like I might throw down... Okay, first of all, research. Let me get another research going. Maybe in the way of the generator hub. That's going to double the power again, I think. Let's research steam hubs. It might be far too late for steam hubs, but let's give it a go. And let's also get a gathering post to bring that coal into us. Because I think right now the only thing that's going to save us is heat. Being able to keep our people warm, alive, and not dead. A proud man, sir. One of our men insists on living on the streets. We brought him to you so that maybe you can talk some sense into him. You will have 5 days to build a care house. Hope will rise. Yeah, sure. I'm going to be done in 5 days, so we can come back to that one in 2 days when we figure out if we're going to lose or not. For now, scouts have reached the large convoy. Please tell me you have some good information here. Survivors. Oh boy, okay. Escort them back. Like, what's the worst that can happen here? There are no children there. We need the people. Our people are dying off too quickly. Can we get this this pit built? The workday is going to end, annoyingly enough, which means promise broken. Oh, what did I do? You promised people what? I built the thing. It's warm. Promise broken. The wood. We're so done. We are so gosh darn done. More sick beds needed. I'll open a medical post. Oh, we're piling up our duties here. I tell you, this thing isn't even online. Take these guys away from food and get them allocated to working on getting coal for us because we just need it to keep everything open. I really thought that like the 3 sick beds that we've got would be enough to handle the number of people who are sick, but apparently not. Can I assign a new law yet? Law might help. 1 hour. Okay, that's not too far away. That's like now. Let's see. Less than an hour. Okay, I think we've got to do the child shelter thing. You'll have to build a child shelter. No, let's do the morning gatherings. All right, sign. Every day we'll start with the morning gathering to raise spirits. Oh my goodness, look at that hope. There is actually hope. Holy heck. In that case, we should... First of all, we got to... Okay. I'm going to take 2 people away from this. I'm going to put 1 person in each watchtower. Because I think that's the bare minimum that we need in order to complete that task. Yes, okay, good. That's been completed. Build a care house, open a new medical post. I will do both of these things. I think, holy heck, we might actually be able to survive here. It's going to be cold as heck in these places, which sucks. But I don't think we have much choice in them right now. Look at that. Oh my goodness, hope is rising. The people, they believe. They believe. Care house promise fulfilled. Okay. Hope rises. Oh my goodness, you restored hope in people's hearts. Oh! Guys, healthcare promise fulfilled. And also, look, I can't press OK here because we're in a cutscene apparently, but this is like the core arriving. Oh my goodness, everything has come just at the right time. This has got to bring hope to people, right? These massive machines that are look at, like, you look at that and you're like, wow, I'm full of hope. Holy heck. Wow. Jeez. All right, guys. Oh. I'm speechless right now. We've got a lot of work to do. We've managed to hold off a loss just by like the skin of the teeth. We managed to stop people leaving. A handful of people may leave. That's gone down quite a bit. Most people are not thinking of leaving now. We've still got these to deal with. We've still got a big problem with coal and people dying and sickness and heat and everything, but we didn't lose. I was so sure. I would have bet money that we were going to lose just there. But flipping heck, even though discontent is high and hope is still pretty low, we still carry on. We're still all right, at least for now. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end today's episode of FrostPunk. There, as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit like. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you are new here. And I'll see you guys next time.